Okay, dear students, welcome back to the second PUC Economics Part B, Macroeconomics. Aggregate demand function. This is Vasuraj M, lecturer in economics. Okay, see, second PUC economics, that is macroeconomics, chapter 10. That is the determination of income and employment. Determination of income and employment. Here video 10.3. That is aggregate demand function. Aggregate demand function. This is aggregate demand function. This can be explained in two ways. One theoretically, other one is diagrammatically. So come to know theoretically what could be the demand, aggregate demand. Demand is now the quantity of a commodity demanded by the people to be buy at any given price and also time. It's called as demand. Any quantity of the commodity purchased by or willing to be buy by the consumer at any given price could be called as demand. Aggregate demand means aggregate demand. It is nothing but the total demand of goods and services. Aggregate demand means the total demand of goods and services. Total demand of goods and services in an economy is nothing but what the total quantity of goods and services about to be buy by the consumer any given period of time and also given price could be called as aggregate demand can be. But here aggregate demand is nothing but the total quantity what it is needed to be supplied to the people could be called as aggregate demand, because as per the demand it has to be get supply. But demand means people have the money, that money can be spent on buying of goods and services. It could be called as aggregate demand. Now we shall come to know what is the meaning of aggregate demand function. This is aggregate demand. Aggregate demand always have the direct relationship between income of the consumer and also they are willing to be buy by the consumer. ಅಂದರೆ ಜನಗಳ ಹತ್ರ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಣಕ್ಕೂ ಜನಗಳು ಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೂ ನೇರವಾದಂಥ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ದುಡ್ಡಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಹಣ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ without the willingness to be buy, one consumer cannot be buy. When the person or maybe the people in the country they are willing to be buy but don't have money because of unemployment and also some other problems, it could be called as aggregate demand, or maybe demand cannot be take place unless there is no money, even the willingness to be buy, or there is a no question of willingness to buy but the people have the money, it also can be worked out for the demand. That's why the demand has to be get mingled with the two aspects. One is willing to be buy and also purchasing power of the people is called as money. ಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಶಕ್ತಿನೂ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಇರಬೇಕು. ಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಮನಸ್ಸು ಎರಡು ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿನೇ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಜನಗಳು ಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ, ಶಕ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ದುಡ್ಡು ಈ ಮೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅಂದರೂ ಒಂದೇ, ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ ಅಂದರೂ ಒಂದೇ, ದುಡ್ಡು ಅಂದರೂ ಒಂದೇ, ಹಣ ಅಂದರೂ ಒಂದೇ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಹಣನೇ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು, ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ದುಡ್ಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಗೆಟ್ ಬೈ ಎ ಬಂಗ್ಲಾ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ he may have the money, otherwise it could not be buy. That's what is when the people have capacity to be buy is nothing but to be called as willingness, capacity, or maybe the purchasing power. It is nothing but to be called as money can. That's what is unless one doesn't have money he cannot buy. It is nothing but it is quite easy. Demand is nothing but the willingness to be buy and also money with the person is able to be buy. It's called as demand. But aggregate demand means total demand. Total number of people in the economy are ready to be buy the total quantity of the goods. That quantity of the goods is nothing but to be called as aggregate demand. This is what aggregate demand can be. The total demand of goods and services in the economy. ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆ ಒಂದು ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಟ್ಟು ಜನಗಳು ಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು, ಪ್ರಮಾಣವನ್ನು ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಅಗ್ರಿಗೇಟ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅಗ್ರಿಗೇಟ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ taken place in the functional manner. There is a relationship between the two different concepts of the macroeconomic level. That is aggregate demand function. Aggregate demand function ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, that can be possible to get takes place when there has been the people ready to be buy with the money at the total quantity or some of the quantity of goods and services in any country during any given period of time could be called as aggregate demand. But aggregate demand function can be take place, the relationship between what people are ready to be buy and also purchasing of goods could be called as aggregate demand function. Is nothing but the total demand made up of made up of consumption plus investment. At each level of income. Say aggregate demand function. Aggregate demand function is the total demand is made up of total demand. Total demand means people ready to buy is the total demand. That total demand is made up of consumption plus investment. Consumption, what the total quantity of goods and services that people ready to use could be called as consumption or plan to use. ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್. ಜನಗಳು ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಟ್ಟು ಎಷ್ಟು ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ತಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವೈಲಬಲ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಬೈ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಗೆಟ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್. But before that it has to be get investment has to be made in the production units, then it can be produce the goods and services. That's why investment has to be get place at each level of income. At each level of income it has to be taken place. As per the income it can have the investment. That investment can possibly be as made the employment. That employment can be give the income for the people. That income can be spent to be buy the goods and services could be called as consumption. In this way, each level of income can impetus to be make the investment. That investment leads to produce goods. These produced goods can be sold in the market. They can sold in the market. After selling, they can be consumption by people. With income. This is what the consumption and investment that needs to be determine the level of employment and also purchasing power to be spent on the consumption of goods and services. ಒಟ್ಟು ಎಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಣದಿಂದ ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯಾದರೆ ಜನಗಳ ಕೈಲಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ದುಡ್ಡಿಂದ ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸನ್ನು ಬೈ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರಕು ಮತ್ತು ಸೇವೆಗಳನ್ನು. ಅವನ್ನ ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊಂಡ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ. That investment needs to be consumption. There is the direct relationship between investment and consumption. What amount of investment has been made, that can be make the amount of consumption also can decide. In this way, what amount of spend on the investment and consumption together could be called as aggregate demand function. Total ಆಗಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಣ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಣ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೇಲಿನ ಹಣ ಮತ್ತು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮೇಲಿನ ಹಣ ಎರಡೂ ಸಮೇತ ಡಿಮಾಂಡೇ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಟರ್ಮೈನ್ based on the income spent on the investment and also consumption. Level of consumption and investment, what amount, because the people in the economy or country can be spent in two ways. One on the production of goods and services, it is investment, and one on the goods and services for the consumption. It may be consumption by the households, consumption by the government, or consumption by the any other variables. Investment, the investment of goods and services, investment on goods and services also can be investment by the government companies, investment by the private people, investment by the private individuals or households. This what as the consumption and investment expenditure has been made for the demanding of the goods. That's why it's called as aggregate demand. ನಾವು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಸಮೇತ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿನೇ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಅದು ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆಯಾಗಿ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಅಗ್ರಿಗೇಟ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಈ ಅಗ್ರಿಗೇಟ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಇದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನಿಂದಾಗಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. In the case it has been increasing of the income, increasing of investment, increasing on expenditure on the investment and consumption. In the case decreasing of the income, it can be decreases on the investment and also consumption expenditures. In this way, income level and also level of investment and consumption have direct relation. That's why it can be said that there is a direct relationship between income and consumption expenditure and also level of income ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂದರೆ ದೇಶದ ಜನರ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮೇಲಿನ ಖರ್ಚು ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಅವರ ಆದಾಯದ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿನೇ ಸೊ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಡಿಟರ್ಮೈನ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಕೆನ್ ಬಿ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಎಕಾನಮಿ. Aggregate demand function. Aggregate demand function can be written as equationally. As an equation, we can be write it as aggregate demand AD equals CI/CY. C bar plus I bar plus C into Y. C into Y. See, aggregate demand. See, aggregate demand function can be written as AD equals C bar plus I bar plus C into Y, where AD is the aggregate demand, AD is the aggregate demand. C bar this is autonomous consumption expenditure. C bar autonomous consumption in the economy. in the economy. Autonomous consumption in the economy and autonomous investment in the economy. I got autonomous investment in the economy, and C into Y is the induced consumption in the economy. Induced consumption in the economy. This is what is equation or the function of the aggregate demand. Aggregate demand function can be written equation wise as AD aggregate demand is the sum total of autonomous consumption plus autonomous investment plus induced investment consumption on the consumption. It's called as autonomous consumption plus autonomous investment plus induced consumption together is called as aggregate demand. That's why the sum total of the autonomous consumption and autonomous investment and induced consumption together is called as aggregate demand. So it is nothing but to be called as aggregate. A is the aggregate demand. C bar EC ಅನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರೆಯ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅಕ್ಷರ ಬರೆಯಬೇಕು. This is big C. This is small c. This is small c. This is small c. This is big C. You must be write big C over the bar. This is C bar, big letter. This is the small letter. Y is capital. Y is capital, big letter has to be right. This is the small letter C. This is the big letter. There is a difference. There must be a difference. It must be expressed in the examination also different way. ಇದನ್ನ ಸಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅಕ್ಷರ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಮೇಲೊಂದು ಬಾರ್ ಗೀಟ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಐ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅಕ್ಷರ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಾರ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ 8 ಅಂತ. ವೈ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅಕ್ಷರದಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದು ಹೀಗೆ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಸಿ ಬಾರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಐ ಬಾರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸಿ ಇಂಟು ವೈ ಇಸ್ ದ aggregate demand equation or function. Let us come to know what the way to be get explained through the diagrammatically about the aggregate demand. ಈ aggregate demand ಏನಿದೆ, aggregate demand ಅನ್ನ diagrammatically ಹೇಗೆ explain ಮಾಡೋದು. This is what is meaning and explanation and also with the equation or function. Shall come to know what is the way to be explain the aggregate demand in an economy through the diagram. Aggregate demand function. x axis and y axis. Aggregate demand. You must follow what the way I am writing. ನಾನು ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀತೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಸಮೇತ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. I equals I bar, C equals C bar plus small c and y. And your aggregate demand. Aggregate demand equals CICY. Here investment function plus consumption function is aggregate demand. It is the vertical addition of investment function and consumption function together is called as aggregate demand. Aggregate demand. It is MJL. MJL can be. This is what? Income. See, aggregate demand is nothing but the sum total of investment and also consumption functions. Together is called as investment and also consumption function. Together is nothing but called as aggregate demand. Come to say diagrammatically. What diagram explains? How to explain a diagram? You must be saying. You must start with heading diagrammatic explanation of aggregate demand function. Whatever the concept, it has to be start the same type of the titles. ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಟೈಟಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಅಗ್ರಿಗೇಟ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮೂಲಕ ವಿವರಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಹೀಗೆ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. The y-axis shows the aggregate demand. X-axis shows the income of the people in the economy. There are three curves are there. One is investment function curve, other one is consumption function curve, other one is aggregate demand curve. There are three curves are there. That is I equals I bar. This is investment function. C equals C bar plus CY consumption. C bar plus I bar plus C into Y. There are three different curves are there. Curve 1 investment, which is the parallel to the x-axis. Horizontally it is parallel. Why it has been? It is autonomous and it cannot be varied from the change in the income. Whether income may be increase or decrease, that cannot be possible if we get increase or decrease the investment level. That's what as autonomous consumption always fixed. That's why it has to be takes place. Here autonomous investment is fixed whether there is a change in the consumption or change in the income level. No question to be get change in investment, even there is a change in the level of income. ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆದರೆ ಯಾವ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಅದು ಆಟೋನಾಮಸ್. ಆಟೋನಾಮಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರವಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಒಂದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದರ ವೇರಿಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. When the variable cannot be depend on the changes of other variable, it is autonomous. ಹಾಗಾಗಿನೇ ಆಟೋನಾಮಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನಿ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಟೋನಾಮಸ್. ಅದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Here come to say aggregate demand can be calculated as adding vertically. It has been obtained by the vertically adding the consumption and investment functions. can be get. It is aggregate demand can be get by adding vertically both consumption and investment functions. Consumption and investment functions. It can be possible to get both the functions. Both the functions, consumption function and investment function should be added together vertically. Now vertical agi add ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹೀಗೆ vertical agi investment function plus consumption function equals the aggregate demand. That's what as we can come to see I equals I bar plus C equals C bar plus C into Y is nothing but the called aggregate demand equals C bar plus I bar plus C into Y. In this way, we can show that I is nothing but we called as I equals I bar is the O to M and O to J. O to M and O to J. O to M and O to J is nothing but O to L. O to L is the aggregate demand. So we can add OM and OJ. Here OM plus OJ. Investment plus consumption ಎರಡನ್ನು add ಮಾಡಿ. This is and this is. ಎರಡನ್ನು add ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. This level of OM, this level of investment. This is I, this is C. I plus C equals I plus C equals aggregate demand. Is nothing but I is nothing but the J OJ plus OM equals OL. See, I bar plus C bar equals aggregate demand. Investment function plus consumption function equals aggregate demand ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗೇನೇ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ O J ಒಳಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. O M ಅಂದರೆ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎರಡನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಹೌ ದ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ both investment and consumption functions we can get the aggregate demand. In this way, aggregate demand is nothing but the exact demand or planned demand of the way. Aggregate demand, this is exact demand or planned demand. Exact demand or planned demand anta ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Whatever the planned demand has been made by the people is nothing but to be called as aggregate demand. It is aggregate demand nothing but the parallel to the x-axis investment anta karitivi. This is what any given year what the people have planned to be spent on the consumption and investment function together is called as aggregate demand. This is what is concept of aggregate demand function. This is most important concept for 4 marks. 4 marks ಗೆ meaning bardu, equation bardu, diagram bardu, explain madre you will get 4 marks. Okay, thank you. This is Basuraj, the lecturer in economics. Thank you very much. I will back with the other concept.